This is the Go book on Office 2013, and we are on PowerPoint, Chapter 2, Project 2B. We're on page 799. It says to start PowerPoint and open 02B celebrations, and so let's open that. And it should be on our desktop in our CSC 110 folder, and it should be under P02. And the one we want is celebrations. And enable editing here. And now let's do a save as to change the name. We're not going to put it in a separate folder. We're going to put it along with all of the other stuff for P02 student data files. And we're going to change the name by adding our last name and our first name on the front of it, and then saving it. And we want to go to slide number 6, so let's go over here and scroll, slide number 6. And we want to select the picture by clicking on it. And go to our tools up here, click on the Format tab, and there's an option here to remove background from a picture. And we'll select that. And when you do, for some reason, the handles are always indented a little bit from the edges here, and typically you will want to probably move this back out to the edges so that it encompasses all of the picture, and then start clicking on things you want to remove and they'll turn purple. In this particular example, though, we're just going to go with the default, which will end up cutting out a lot of this stuff here that's highlighted in purple around the edges. And we want to click on in the close group, we want to click on Keep Changes here. And now that background is gone and we can see through the rest of the picture. And then what we want to do is go to over here to Picture Effects. I'm sorry, not Picture Effects. Yes, it is Picture Effects. And we want soft edges, and we want 50 points, which is going to be huge. And it doesn't leave much left of the original picture, but this should match pretty much what you see on the top of page 800, and it does. Okay, we will save that. And we want to click in the word Get. And so now we've got an I-beam, so we can select or edit the text here. And we want to select all of the text by dragging the mouse over it. And we want to go to Word Art Styles, and under Word Art Styles we want the first row, the first style, which is this one, and then click any place to deselect it, and now it looks like the picture on the middle of page 800. And we'll save that. Now we're in activity 2.24 on the middle of page 800. On slide 6, select the title. So there is the title. On the Format tab in the Word Art Styles group, so let's go to the Word Art Styles, click the text Fill. And what we want for fill is the 6th column, the 5th color. Okay, there's column 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is dark red, accent 2, darker 25%. And with the text still selected, click the outline, text outline button, which is this one, and click the first color in the 2nd column, which is white. And that puts a white outline around the letters, and now we should match the bottom of page 800. And we'll save our slideshow. Page 801, Activity 2.25, inserting and aligning a word art object. Display slide 3. So here's slide number 3 with some word art on it. And on the Insert tab, we want to go to the word art button and click Insert, and we want to go to the second row, the third one, and it should say brown accent 4 outline accent 4. So there we go, and it inserts some text here, and we're going to type schedule of events on top of that. It's already selected, so we can just start typing. And with this selected, we want to align it, and we've got a bunch of options for align here, and you can align it to objects or you can align it to the slide. So you got to kind of pay attention to these two options down here. It's going to align to the slide. We want to align it to the top of the slide, and it will jump up there to the top like that. And we should match the bottom of page 801 now, and let's turn to page 802 and activity 2.26. Slide 3 is still displayed. Select the word art text right here, and on the mini toolbar, change the font to Arial and the font size to 66. Okay, I didn't get the mini toolbar. I think maybe if I drag the mouse over it, I'll get the mini toolbar, and I want the font to be Arial, and I want the size to be 66. And then I want to go to, in the word art styles, I want to go to text effects, and I want to add a shadow. And the shadow I want is under outer, third row, third one. Outer, third row, third one. Offset diagonal, top left is what pops up here, and that's what we want, and that should match page 802 at the bottom. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's go to the top of page 803. And we want to go to slide 4. Click anywhere in the bulleted list placeholder. So we do that. And on the Home tab in the paragraph group, click Convert to smartart. So we want to go to the Home tab. And in the paragraph group, Convert to smartart. And the one that we want more smartart graphics here. And we want something from the list group, and we want a vertical box list, which is the second one in the second row here, and select that, click on OK, and it changes our bulleted list into something that looks like this, and our smartart should look like the top of page 804, and it does. Now we will save our presentation. We'll go on to activity 2.28. Adding shapes in a smartart graphic. Click in the shape that contains the text week 3. So let's click on that. And in the smartart tools, we want to go to the design tab. So here's my smartart tools, and here's the design tab on the left side of that. In the create graphic group, which is over here on the left, click the add shape arrow. So we want to add a shape. And we're going to add a shape after, and we're going to type in week 4, so you can change your smartart on the fly. On the design tab in the create graphic group, click add bullet. So I'm going to add a bullet below that, and the text is going to be 25% discount on food and beverages, and save our presentation. Now we're on the top of page 805. We're going to go to slide 5 with contact information, and we're going to insert a smartart graphic, which is this one right here. Pause the mouse, it'll say insert a SmartArt graphic, and this will open a SmartArt, or choose a SmartArt graphic dialog box. On the left side, we want to choose the picture SmartArt items, and we want to click picture strips, and it looks like we're going to have to scroll a little bit to find that one. How about this one right here? No, that's an accent list. Picture strips. Trying to find one that looks like the one in the book, and I'm obviously missing it. How about this one? No, it's a vertical picture list. Okay, let's pause the mouse over this one. This is our picture strips, and select that and click on OK, and now we've got a SmartArt graphic there, and we want to go to the upper left rectangle and type in Sophia Ackerman and press enter, and then type United States, and we want to go over here and type in Joseph, enter, and Mexico, and we want to tab down here, or click down here rather, and type Michael. Let's try to spell it right. Canada. Okay, and now what we want to do is want to insert some pictures. So there's an insert picture button right there. If we click on that, and we're going to click on from a file and browse, and we want to go to our desktop, and we want to go to, let's do desktop, I missed it. We want to go to the CSC110 folder, we want to go to P02, and we want our US contact and insert. And on this one, we're going to, let's do work offline here and browse to our files again. Should go to the same place. And we want our Mexico contact and insert. And click on this one and click on the insert button, work offline, so we don't have to wait. Click on browse. And the last one is our Canada contact, and insert that. And now our picture should look, our slide should look just like the one on the bottom of page 805. We will save, and we'll go to page 806. And we want to change the size and shape of our SmartArt elements, and we want to click the pictures. So click this one and control click and control click, so we select all three of them. We're going to format them all the same at the same time. And on the SmartArt Tools Format tab, which is right here, these are format tool or SmartArt Tools. It's the Format tab, and the Shapes group. I want to click larger. Whoops, I missed it. I want to click larger. Now I'm back where I was before, and then the book says click it twice. And now that's what our pictures should look like. And with them selected, we want to go to the Shapes group again, and we want to change the shape. And under rectangles, we want a rounded rectangle, and it'll round off the corners for us, and we should match the middle of page 806 now. Let's save our presentation. Let's go to slide 3. We want to change the layout of SmartArt, and we want to go to this, click on the SmartArt to select it. Our SmartArt tools appear at the top. We want to go to the Design tab, and in the Layouts group, we want to click on More. Here's my Layouts group. Here's the More button, the little down arrow with a hash mark above it. And we want to choose More Layouts, and we want to go to the List options, and we want the vertical block list, which is, found that one right away, is that one, and click on OK. And now it changes to look like this. Now we're on the top of page 807, and we're going to apply a style. So we're still on slide 3 here. We want the smartart still to be selected, and so our smartart tools are visible up here. And we want to change the colors, and we want to go to accent colors 2 to 3. So under colorful, we want accent colors 2 to 3. Okay. And then we're going to go and change the style. There's a bunch of smartart styles here. And we want to click on the down arrow here. And under the 3D ones, we want the third one, which is called cartoon. Click on that, and it gives a 3D effect to everything in the smartart. And save your presentation. Now we're at the bottom of page 807. We're going to go to slide number 4. And click anywhere in the smartart to select it and get our smartart tools visible up here. We want to go to the Design tab. In the Reset group, we want to click on Convert, and we're going to convert it to text. And now it's a bulleted list, and we want to insert a header and a footer. So let's go to Insert here and choose Header and Footer. And we want notes and handouts, and we want the date and the time updated automatically. So turn that on, and it's automatically this is selected. And we want the page number, which is already selected, and we want a footer, and we want our last name, first name, and to be celebrations, and I think we want to apply that to all. And it doesn't actually say that, but we want to apply it to all. Looks like maybe a line got chopped off at the bottom of page 807. And then they do properties, which we never do. So that's the end of project 2B.